कुरकुरे है ना
तो स्टेशन पेंट्स अल्टीमा प्रोटेक्ट
नया चुपा चुप लॉलीपॉप इसके अंदर है बबल गम और इसका
चिकन से बना पिज्जा 5 स्टार डू समथिंग
देख के मैगी हिला
Advertisements. We've all seen a million of them during our lives. But have we ever stopped to think where this form of mass communication stemmed from? The roots and origins of advertising? Let me take you on a trip down ad lane.
The very first signs of advertising actually date back to the ancient Egyptian steel carvings in 2000 BC.
The first print ad was published in 1472 when William Caxton printed ads for a book and tacked it onto church doors in England. Cut to 1704, the first newspaper ad was published in the US.
Sprinting to the year 1835, the first US billboards actually launched circuit advertisements, which ranged to 50 square feet. Advertisers now had come to the realization that personalization was where it was at. It was the first in-mail direct campaign that had been set out by Sears, and they had launched 8,000 postcards and in response to that received 2,000 orders on the same day.
Advertisements quickly ushered into TV and radio ads in the early 1900s, and by 1992, H.M. Blackwell created the first 15-minute real estate ad for apartments at Jackson Heights in Queens, and this cost only $50. Now, while the initial adoption of radio ads was slow, this eventually picked up, and by 1930, 90% of all US radio channels were broadcasting ads.
It was on the 1st of July 1941 when the first legal and continental TV ad had taken place on WNBT.
America runs on Bulliver time.
As you can see, the ad had both simple voiceovers as well as graphics by the Bulliver Watch Company.
This ad made waves and set the precedent for the next 70 years. Viewers began to feel more optimistic and brands increased their advertising spends. But to create a deeper connection with their audience, brands began to build characters around their products. And that's where Tony the Tiger and the Marlboro Man were born from. Now, all of these ads had one thing in common. They wanted to sell. But advertising was on the brink of going beyond just selling.
As time went by, selling wasn't the main motive anymore. It was creation of brand awareness as well as solving a particular problem. So what did advertisers focus on? They focused on how to advertise and what was going to solve a particular problem. Digital transformation created waves, and this was through the incorporation of technology in their processes. And every advertiser now had to learn how to use technology in an efficient manner to optimally advertise their products.
New age brands started to advertise on social media, blogs, websites, you name it. Today, we see close to 10,000 ads every single day.
And in the ocean of brands and advertisements that we're surrounded by, it begs the question, one that can never be answered.
Are ads in the modern world really effective or just noise in the mind of the consumers?
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the AD-pocalypse, the final fight. In the blue corner, we have 200 pounds and 5 wins this year alone, the AD-pack. And on the left corner, we have none other than the anti-ad, weighing in at 180 pounds with the same number of 5 wins this year. This is going to be a neck-to-neck fight, hang tight.
Advocate, you put in your everything for this. This is the moment. Show them just how effective you are. King of the marketing world. Who is the boss? I want to knock out. You hear me?
Anti-ad. We got them. We gotta get them straight up here. You are the underdog. Hit him when he least expects you to. Remember his weakness? He hates ambiguity. Confuse him. Play it smart. Who's the boss? Come on.
Red corner, fighter ready? Blue corner, fighter ready? Let the games begin then.
Modern advertising platforms such as social media and online channels provide an extensive reach, helping companies increase their brand visibility and reach their audience faster and in a more diverse manner.
This can lead to saturation and diminish the impact as consumers may become overwhelmed with the sheer volume of advertisements, causing them to ignore or forget the brand message altogether.
Advanced analytics and data-driven advertising allow companies to target specific demographics, ensuring that their message reaches the most relevant audience.
Over-targeting can lead to privacy concerns and a backlash from consumers who feel their personal information is being exploited, negatively impacting the brand's image. Not only will your ad be ineffective, but also take down the overall brand image.
Advanced analytics helps companies receive instant feedback on their advertising campaigns through metrics and real-time insights, allowing them to make quick adjustments for better effectiveness.
Have you ever heard of organic brand building? The constant focus on metrics leads to a short-term mindset, where immediate results take precedence over long-term brand building. Wonder why brands do not last too long today, huh?
At halftime, the two sides have fought brave and are tied in 3-3. Both these fighters are far from giving up. They are magnificent. Their energy is amazing.
The fast-paced nature of modern life has contributed to shorter attention spans, making it challenging for advertisers to convey complex messages or build a deep connection with consumers. Less time to cut through the clutter.
Concise and impactful advertising content can leverage short attention spans by delivering key messages in a brief and memorable manner. It breeds creativity and helps in creating more impactful messages. Incorporating user-generated content or UGC into advertising campaigns can build a sense of community and authenticity around the brand. Advertisers with modern advertising leverage memes, posts, or comments generated by the users themselves.
Poorly managed user-generated content can backfire, damaging the brand's reputation if inappropriate or negative content is associated with the brand. One small mistake, the blunder will be magnanimous, more harm than benefit.
Interactive ads and shoppable content allow consumers to engage directly with the products, streamlining the purchasing process and providing a seamless user experience. This contributes to the bottom line better than any other marketing effort.
The pressure to make ads directly transactional may overwhelm the emotional or aspirational aspects of brand storytelling, potentially diminishing long-term brand loyalty. Fence-sitters and discount shoppers are the most harmful for a brand in the long run, and such advertising promotes such consumer behaviors.
Fighters. This was such a banger of a fight. So close, so intense, and every punch had its weight. Loved the energy of the crowd here tonight at the AD-pocalypse, the final fight. So, on the basis of points, this fight was a tie, which took the fight to the judges and their call, and it was a split decision there as well. One of a kind verdict here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So, I give it to you, the audience, that have so passionately cheered for the fighters, they decide who won.